Well, it's the next morning, and I've got a full cup of black coffee going on here. And I'm going to do my very best to get this first set from the Blue Goose made up today. It's a pen-pencil set. My brother wanted a mechanical pencil, so that's what he's going to get. Now the pen kits are pretty well identical, and they both take these bushings, and they both take a 10mm drill bit. Now there is one difference that I have to watch out for, and that is that the pen kit, the long tube, is maybe a 64th of an inch longer than the other one. However, I really don't think it would make a difference. On the other hand, it might, so I'm going to have to be careful here. Now you may recall in the last episode I was concerned that possibly the cactus juice hadn't penetrated all the way through. Well, if you listen, you can hear that it sounds like it's drilling through, well, I don't know, hardened sugar or maybe ice. I don't know how to describe it to you by words, but just listen, maybe you can hear the difference. Anyway, the cactus juice did go all the way through. Now, to make it easy on myself, I got the camera out of the way, and I did the other 3 blanks exactly the same way. You know, I sometimes waste a lot of time setting up for shots, and this was one of them. But anyway, you can see how the long brass tube, one of them is just slightly longer than the other. Anyway, I had fun setting it up. Now the glue is not going to stick very well where the wax is, so I'm wiping off the excess residue there on the end of the brass tube, where I inserted it into the wax. Now I'm at the place where it's very easy to make a really stupid mistake. I've got the long tubes and the short tubes, the long blanks and the short blanks. It's very easy to accidentally screw a short tube into a long blank. Then when it comes time, and all you got left is your short blanks, and you've got a long tube, and when you glue it in, it's going to stick out the end. And you're thinking to yourself, now what do I do? So, what I find is the easiest thing to do is I get them all in order before I actually start. I'll take the long tube, put it in the long blank. Another long tube, put it in a long blank, and set them off to the side. short tube, short blank. Okay? Then I just do them one at a time. Less chance of making that stupid mistake. Believe me, I know because I've done it. Now here's another scene that took a little extra work, and I'm not complaining, I had fun doing it. What I did was I used 2 cameras, and then in editing later, I synchronized the 2 scenes up, and then I tried to make it make sense and tell a story. Well, once again, I misjudged. I guess I shouldn't be surprised. It always ends up taking me a lot longer to do something than I think it will. Hopefully by tomorrow night. But you know, there is one thing that really did surprise me. And that is, I only drank half my coffee today. Man, when was the last time I washed that cup?